Volo VP12 performance chip, vehicle specific. We're going to throw this in an 05 Mustang and see if we get a little bump. Look inside. Okay, our connectors. Actually, I bought a box of these. I didn't know these were in here. And there's the chip. This is not just a resistor. This is not just to fool the engine into a different intake temperature. This is a soft flash to the ECU. And as per the information, it can be unplugged and nothing permanent is set. Just going through the manual here. This information is on their website as well at Volo. Seems pretty straightforward. Need to track down our 4 wires and wire it up. And unlike the old school quote-unquote performance chips that were basically just resistors to tease your engine into a different temperature, this appears much more involved. There is circuitry in there, there is an IC chip. I haven't opened this up and done any diagnostic testing on it, but there's a fair amount going on in there. So we'll see. See which pins are populated here. There's our plug. So we're going to take some notes and go back inside, go to their website, and see which ones we need to tag into. And as far as the Mustang goes, there's a little clip here that just pops out and it just dangles down, and that'll provide a little bit more access to those wires. So for this one, the boxes with the circles with the X's are the ones that are populated on this 05. So let's go back to the website and see which color wires we need to tap into. It's our diagram from the car, and on the website we click those corresponding ones and click on Done. Okay, we're all connected here. It took about 5 or 10 minutes. It's just kind of tight getting those things in there. I'm actually glad I bought that extra box of crimp-on connectors, because I messed up one. You can see it on the floor there when the wire slipped out. So I haven't done anything yet but plug this in, getting a blinking standby light. Everything seems tight, so we're going to start the car soon and hit the reset per the instructions. Started the car, and the first instruction is to let the car get to normal operating temperature. So we're going to let this idle for 5 or 10 minutes, and then we'll hit the reset button on here, and we'll go from there. Okay, the car's come up to operating temperature. I hit that reset button. I'm going to give it a few minutes for it to reset, and then we'll shut things down. I'll do a follow-up in a few days or a week and share what's going on. As per the manual and the instructions, I loaded up the gas tank with actually 93 octane. They recommend 92. The station I was at had 93 or 91, so we went with 93. So like I say, in the next few days, next week or so, we'll do an update and share what's going on with this. Some thoughts on this Volo VP12 performance chip. I like it. It works well. I've put about 120, 130 miles on it since I put it in, and there's definitely more torque, there's more kick, there's a horsepower increase. I thought about getting this dynoed and looked into the cost of it, and it would have been a couple $100s to get a baseline test as well as an after test, and I wasn't ready to do that. So these are just my feelings on it. The power band is much smoother, it's much more consistent. There's a nice little bump in each gear when you lay into the gas. The torque is increased. Going up this gravel driveway used to be pretty difficult. I'd have to keep the RPMs up and it would kick up a lot of rocks. And now it's much smoother. And the RPMs don't need to be as high. So far, not bad. Is it going to turn your V6 into a GT? Of course not. Is it noticeable? It is. And it's a cool little mod. Thanks for taking a look.